Hello, my name is Anthony Mays, and I will be doing my presentation today on the leadership, nonprofit servant leadership profile. And the company that I chose is Feeding America, and I will be happy to speak about this today. Our agenda is we'll talk about servant leadership principles, how servant leadership principles help the organization, and how the most valuable servant leadership principles are with this company. So servant leadership principles. Now, we're going to talk about Feeding America and how it embodies servant leadership, their core values, advocating for change, improved security. Now, Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that help give people food and resources all across America. Now, Feeding America, they embody servant leadership. They focus on feeding the hungry as their primary purpose, which is great. They focus on respect, empathy, and dignity, which is their core values within the organization. But their core values to the people is always focused on the needs of the people who are hungry, which is great. Empowering individuals and advocating for others is a mission that is their goal to end hunger in America. Easy access to food is a community-based solution that is the voice of the people. Advocating for change to improve food security is an underlying factor, which includes the cost of living and employment. Obviously, if your cost of living is high and you're having trouble feeding your family, they want to make sure that those two things do not affect one another, which is great. So some examples of servant leadership principles. We're going to focus on the root causes, the values-driven approach, network-wide recognition, and then the dignity and empathy of the company. So the CEO's philosophy reflects servant leadership by serving the team so they can achieve the organization's purpose. The organization goes beyond feeding others by partnering with other organizations that focus on the underlying causes of hunger, like, for example, the cost of living, as we spoke about. Their values of respect, empathy, and collaboration reflect the commitment of the organization to serve others. In fact, the annual John Van Hengel Fellowship highlights agencies and individuals who reflect servant leadership by working collaboratively to serve neighbors in need. Now, Feed America places hunger at the center of their work. They make sure that the food they receive is with dignity and respect and free of stigma and free of judgment. Now, in my own personal job in the military, we have different values and principles, and some of it are active listening, empathy, awareness, foresight. Now, valuable servant leadership principles in the Army, as we spoke about, is active listening. Active listening allows a leader to focus on the needs of soldiers. As you listen to the concerns and needs, it will allow you as a leader to make informed decisions. Sharing and understanding the feelings of your fellow soldiers will help you build strong relationships. As you build strong relationships with the soldiers, it will help support and build their morale. Now, with everything going on with mental illness in the military, it's very important to focus on the morale of others. Now, it's something that is always in the top of our mind, in the back of our mind, to understand the challenges that soldiers face. So these are very important things to help them make informed decisions in life. So as you build strong relationships with your soldiers, as we said, it will help build your morale. Now, empathy is about respect and selflessness that supports the Army's core values. Empathy allows leadership in the Army to recognize the worth and dignity of all soldiers by understanding their emotions and feelings. Now, awareness is a skill developed through time in the military on how you perceive and help the future of the environment around you. Understanding the environment around you will help you understand relationships and help build morale. Now, the foresight allows others to help prepare for future challenges. Now, as a leader, if you prepare for future challenges in the military, you will have the ability to complete strategic planning and properly access risk assessment. And so those are the main points of my presentation today, especially about Feeding America, especially about my job in the military. So I wanted to speak about those today, and I thank you for your time.